Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Here a little bit early, try to give everyone time to join us so we can catch some trades, and hopefully we get a little better price action today. So I am currently negative, let's see, right at $500 on the week. But one good trade could turn that around. I will be trading MNQ today. I will be. You can trade NQ or MNQ. Um, but I will be on some trying to pass some evals, trade on some funded accounts, all that good stuff. And just a reminder, as always, if you want to get trade funded accounts, go to grizzlytrades.com, look at Apex and Take Profit. Use code Grizzly, pick which one you like best. Two of the best in the game. So, all right, now that's out of the way. Let's focus in, see if we can't find a nice trade. See if Grizzology was right about this sell-off. It's trying to confirm a little sell-off here on Grizzology in this hourly supply it touched. If you like Top Step, Josh, you'll like Take Profit, I believe. I try Take Profit. Go to my link, try code Grizzly with it. Apex and Take Profit is what people buy the most. I know that because I'm affiliated with them. That team seems to be what the best is right now. Good morning. Yeah, I mean it's solid though. I'm trying to think exactly what it is. I get them confused between the four of them, the two of them. I was gonna say something. What was it? Lost my train of thought there for a second. I'll think of it in a minute. I'm searching something up here on real quick before we get going. We got about 1 minute or so before the market opens, so hang around. Let's focus in. Did I make you a moderator? There we go. You are now. Good morning, everyone. Market is going to open now. Here we go. Let's do this.
Let's get
Market.
it, y'all. Trade smart, trade safe, and dump off the open on the video. Wow. All right, let's
do this.
Let's get it, bro.
965 out to be touch. Go down, go down, go down. More.
All right, I'm really going to be focused today. I need to turn this week around for myself.
Let's get it, everybody.
965, guys. Touching. Lower, lower. Don't bounce yet. Don't.
Greg is looking for longs if you all want to take a trade with him.
We'll be watching for a bounce.
This level 965, but I want NQ go a little lower. Just to fade. To face some people. Come on, go lower. It bounced exactly at 965. I went lower.
Going lower. You won't lower, I won't lower, my boy.
Yeah, I think it's good.
How's everyone doing this morning? Welcome in. Real quick, there's never a good reason to go on tilt, everyone. Stay disciplined. We only take trades when it confirms. So let's do this right. You can be profitable. We just have to build the discipline here together. And that's what I've been trying to do for the last couple weeks. So give me a yes if you're following along, ready to build some discipline. We're going to make this. I know a lot of people fail at day trading, but there's no reason we can't reach some nice payouts or make some good money together on here if we keep each other in check. All right, sound good? I try to be transparent. I am almost negative 500 on the week. Monday, I wouldn't even trade Monday because banks were closed, but I traded with you all. We had a winning trade and one losing trade yesterday, which, negative 500 is nothing for the way I trade. One good trade would put me nice and green, so let's look for that today, see if we can't focus on the execution and let the winners run if we can get a nice one. So that's how we do it. All right, I'm going to unmute Greg. I'm sure he's looking for a long entry.
Okay. Now time to come back.
You want?
If they don't.
Did you take longs, Greg?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm about just watching price action first.
Greg is looking for longs. Just because he takes it does not mean I will, but
I'm going to see if they recover 965.
he's an amazing trader.
Probably will take it.
Well. How long have they been here?
Taking the loss, guys. Taking the loss. 975, 93. Boom. It's fast.
You took the longs. That's a quick move.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got a good feel on that.
975, my entry.
975 is where you went long.
But yeah. I haven't trimmed yet. Just wait. So my stop loss is 953, guys.
I'll watch this like 9.
I don't trade. I don't take trades on TradingView. I trade on Trade-Evate on the screen in front of me.
Stop out.
He stopped out. of his longs.
After the first 15
I'm gonna be extremely disciplined today. You all may get bored hanging out with me, but I'm gonna wait on the best setup I can,
decision making zone and some
can find us.
closures. That's the area I'm gonna look for.
Good morning.
Oh. Where is this boy Gene? Oh, Gene says no market open for me. PSL first.
See how we're bouncing that
Guys,
midline on this fair value gap
I
here?
have an eye appointment today. I've been needing to go anyway. It's been a while.
Let's see. Oh yeah, well, I'm definitely boring. Greg looking for another long entry. I'll let you know. I'll be very clear if we take something. I'm gonna wait till at least 9:45 before I consider a trade. Okay, so we've got about 9 more minutes here.
Taking the longs, guys.
That's right, Corey.
Thank you once again.
He tried longs one more time here. I'm not taking it, but Greg is into longs again.
8-0.
980 is his entry. If you want to trade with him, nothing wrong with waiting on, our setups. I just like to give you all some options while you trade with me.
The new meta rebounds. I thought about it. That'd be cool.
Appreciate all the likes and thumbs up. Do you all like the way Grizzology is right now, the way it confirms on supply and demand? Or should I add a little more criteria to it?
Stay patient. Let these
Add a
5
little
minute
more
candles-
confluence.
Let these 5-minute candles settle up, and we'll see what we get for structure.
Good morning. Welcome in, everyone.
Good morning, Jay Dunn. On your master class, you mentioned how
Good.
going over how you scale out of a chart.
I don't like anything yet, everyone. I'm going to be patient. No tilt. I'm watching. I can see over your shoulder right now. It's not creepy at all, is it? What's up, everyone? Yeah, this fair value gap isn't valid in my opinion. We've bounced it how many times? Right here where it was created. And we've bounced it like, I don't know, chopped around in it, bounced it, coming back down, falling through it. The only bouncer I could justify for a quick scalp would be right here, but I'm not looking for that today. I'm looking for, I want the continuation. Because we have VWAP, previous day open Asia high. It could very well bounce pretty hard around this whole 24,900 area up to that 24,920 area. A lot going on there. Does anyone have Bookmap up right now? Can tell me what we have setting? Let me ask Jaden actually.
Ended up going 200 points.
Hey Jaden, do you have your Bookmap up?
No, I gotta renew my. I have a new card. I gotta renew it.
I just wondered if we had any buyers around 24,900 to 24,920 around that area.
Ask Brando Commando. Get Brandon in here.
Is he live today or
What?
is Brandon live today?
He is, yeah.
Tell him to come join the A team. Where's he at?
Yeah, this is the 18. Don't. All right, let's see. We got 2 candles in. We're waiting for the third one. Choosing discipline over dopamine. You missing so much moves. Welcome. Yes, I'm missing so much moves in the first 10 minutes. Missing all the moves. Oh, we're funny. We also have Jared Tendler today, Team Bull, during Power Hour. He was scheduled for today.
Oh.
It's a huge perk.
All right. I don't know this. I don't know what he's seen. I don't completely know Greg's strategy. I know it somewhat, but I just stick with mine. It's worked over the years. This year has been a little tough trading, but it's definitely turning around for price action. That's awesome, Corey. I'm glad that my constant reminders are helping people stay disciplined. I will do my best to continue them. All right, let's start talking about what we like. What do you all see that you like here for a possible trade? 15-minute range will be in like a minute 50 seconds. So we can start looking for the 15-minute orb. Would love to see that confirmed today. We know exactly what we're looking for there. There's never no guessing for that. So make sure you're following. Go live every morning. Haley looking for 6,700 rejection on SPX. Nice. So you're waiting for it to come down to the 815 area. What do you see down there that you like? You're looking for around that pre-market bounce? Pre-market low bounce, rather? Around that whole site? I could see that. We flush pre-market a little. We catch the high volume candle coming back up. You know, the reversal candle. I like that thought. Chill out. I don't want this range any bigger. I need this candle just to chill. Nice, I like it. John, we are looking at NQ right now, and this is futures trading, but if you like trading options, you can trade QQQ options with us on NQ levels. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch the orb strategy right now. I'm not opposed to the pre-market low bounce if we flush it, reclaim with a high volume candle. When I say high volume, what I'm looking for, ideally, um, that is you heard that ring. That is one of my automated strategies. It's not hooked to my personal account though. It's just testing. That one was. Anyways, what was I saying? I want to see a high volume reversal if we flush pre-market low, reclaim. Ideally, higher volume than the previous 3 to 4 candles. 5, if we're being picky. And we have to have defined risk. It can't be a 100-point candle, there's too much risk on that. That's my thoughts. Who all trades with funded accounts on here? I'm trying to pass some more evals today myself. We're just trying to, get them in the green. Blown about 50 fundeds this year. It's not been an easy year for them, so no judgment on my part. No judgment from me, I assure you. Personal capital, that's okay. If you just like trading with your personal capital, nothing wrong with that. Oh, nice, Scott. Appreciate you using code Grizzly. Anyways, real quick, while we're waiting on the orb to confirm here, we got some time to talk. What's your favorite prop firms? What's up, John? Welcome. Apex, CIC, Take Profit, all that good stuff. Okay, so it seems as though Take Profit and Apex are the best. I think we could all agree. Maybe Top Steps in there. I do, Terry. I agree with that. But you only use Apex, Jennifer. I was gonna say while we're waiting, if you haven't already, I highly recommend if you trade funded accounts to check out Apex and Take Profit in my website. It's got a little description of each there, grizzlytrades.com. If you decide to use one, use code Grizzly. Helps me out a little. All right, this is what we wanted to see here. Everyone, let's focus in. Enough about the code Grizzly. All right. We could have our high volume candle here. So what we want to see, everyone, could we take the initial breakout? Yes, but I want to see this close below the range, right? Below this 15-minute range. You can see it, the top blue line at the bottom with high volume here. It's going to be hard to get above that opening candle volume, but this is definitely what we want to see for confirmation for the 15-minute orb strategy. We get this candle confirmed, we come back and we take a short entry around the bottom there. But this, still has 36 seconds. It could close inside, and this candle doesn't count. So, hey Corey, Code Grizzly works with Blue Sky as well. You have to send you my link if you try them. I don't really talk about them too much because they're affiliates system a little different than I'm used to, but it seems solid from what I can tell. I'm gonna, as soon as the market becomes a little more automation friendly with, all this random news, I'd like to try theirs on some of my automated strategies. So, good morning. We got the close. We retest. Um, let's see here. I can't see my charts well enough. I'm trying some shorts. I'm in shorts. I don't know if anybody can. I tried to say that in time. I tried some NQ shorts. Or M&Q shorts, rather.
$85.
Wow. We got the strong close below with a high volume.
Watching, guys. $9.32, $9.35. Staying patient, guys. I'm watching. Trend set.
The candle closed below and retest. I may have to stop out if we break above this. My position, I'm negative 260 with the M&Q. What a fake out. Jesus. If we close above this, I have to close it out, everyone. What can we do? It looked great. Oh. If we get to close above this, if we close above 960, I have to get out of this trade, everyone.
What?
If we close above this 960, I have to be out above that point of control. I tried shorts. We got the strong close below that.
Yeah, that was one of those times where the orb did technically fire. Just gosh, that trend-setting candle so wick when it's 70 points up is just hard. A lot of times you'll see us retrace and catch it. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you'll like I could have very well missed the entry there, right? If you're following the system, we had higher volume. We had the aggressive hammer down. I just look at it from a perspective. If I'm going to keep my risk tight to where I want to, I have to have that trend-setting candle no more than like 30 points away. Also been some whipsaw price action in here, just aggressive moves up and down.
Man, I like that candle for entry. It's just reversing.
AMD is ripping.
Yeah, AMD's got some strength, doesn't it? Wow. I am currently negative 500 and something with my M&Q.
Staying patient, guys. Remember, I trade for 2 hours every day, so we got time. Our best trade came later in the day.
We closed above it, so I'm following the plan there. Man, that was tough.
Interesting candle though. Aggressive 5-minute body, but no lowering volume.
Hopefully we get.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I just want some normal price action today. That's all I asked for. This whole week has not been. The last 2 weeks spoiled us. I'm telling you. That's what it has to be. We just had 2 good weeks in a row, and it just is horrible price action now. We even closed this below VWAP and below the 15-minute range. Greg's trade's not hitting. My trade didn't hit.
Mr. Gene is here with the coffee. Now that I got my coffee, the engines are started, baby. Let's get ready to rumble! Watching Spy, watching NQ. The PSL Express has arrived. Jeez Louise. I wish we could have gotten a pullback on AMD.
What a weird pullback, huh?
Oof. Versus Orb, if we had higher volume, potentially. I'm just staying patient, guys. I'm waiting for our A+ setups to come in. Let's see here. If we look at 5, 10, 15, okay. If we go ahead and pull up here, AMD I'm watching. I'd like to see a pullback if we're trading. If we trade some AMD, my ideal area would have been a pullback into this previous pre-market high. From the move up here, down to around here, and then move back up. That's what I personally like to see. Tesla's looking like it might get a confirmation candle. We had this aggressive move up. Maybe we close above this pre-market high here, and then we see some sort of pullback into this zone where we can push back up there.
No, not enough volume. Not a good start for my evals, I tell you.
All right, let's see here. NVIDIA's having a tough day, but AMD's strong. Interesting. strength too. Apple's getting some strength as well. Still lower volume.
It's trash, man. There's no way. There's no way there was enough volume for us to confirm, though.
978. Yeah, nope. And we're already touching London high up to that 15-minute high. If we do get some strength, here's what I'm willing to look for. Is if we do get some strength, hopefully get some volume on this candle, get a close above London high. If we do that and we retest back into the zone, I will look for longs with a 25, 30-point stop. That's my game plan as of now. We still have a few minutes before this candle confirms. So we caught bangers yesterday. I'm in no rush today. I don't rush my trades. I trade my system. That's what keeps me alive. That's what's kept me in the game for 9 years. I look at weekly, monthly, and quarterly and yearly results, not daily.
They've got to stop with all the tweets and stuff during market open, you know, for one. And it's just wild to me how much this tweets and they allow tweets, news and stuff to change the market, right? That's the price action we've been getting this week is one thing, we had a bank holiday Monday, but we had the big move Friday. We've had big moves Monday. And it always just makes for a difficult trading week. The government being shut down didn't really affect us last week. We had an amazing trading week, so. Why is that not charging? There we go. Should have just taken the trade that the automated strategy told me to take earlier. It entered the first bell you heard, it entered longs. I get the second one. Let's see. Let me take a look in front of me here. See what it made exactly. Oh, correction. It was closing out a trade. It entered long at around the 876. It reopened longs at 979. And then it's still in that trade. You're trading 3 MQ and it hit your stop. And it hit your thrust hold. If I can talk this morning. Well, we got stopped out of a trade. We are waiting for another setup. It's weird how this orb looks so good, right? We had a nice strong close. We did have this long wick, but still, that long wick, we had aggressive buyers, or sellers rather, close below. Then this completely reversed it. The orb strategy just did not work today. Why I'm not trading with a bot right now, Terry? Because of all the news. I stopped Friday. I turned off my bots because of that sell-off. It caught me. One of my bots were long, and it cost me $3,300 on Friday because of the China news. The overreaction China news. Just slippage got me. It happened so quickly, so I've got them turned off until the market settles. We've had some big moves this week too that could hurt. Yesterday evening is a good example. Oh, I know. I was just answering your question. All right. Friendly reminder to not tilt. We had a losing trade. Perfect time for someone to tilt, trying to make back the losing trade. We followed the plan. I had a little, larger stop loss than I prefer, but that's where the trade invalidated. That's why we're trading MNQ. Yep, we're having the same type of price action as yesterday. It just doesn't make sense to me. But the market's always right. What can we do? We just have to keep trying, manage our risk right until it actually starts making sense again. Look at this move up on this volume here. What does that tell you? Greg got stopped out. It wasn't respecting his strategy either. Ryan, I went through that earlier this year, honestly. I feel that. Make sure you follow everyone. Go live every morning. Do our best. No, we closed below VWAP actually. I hate when you get evals and the first trade you take is a red trade. It's always A little discouraging, huh? That's okay. If you manage it right, you can. If you say a 50K account, if you manage your trades right, position right, you can literally take like 5 losing trades before you blow the account. I know it can be even more. I'm just saying. Well, we have 2 fair value gaps. That does set us up for a possible entry if we pull back to this 25,000. I'm just not crazy about entering off this candle here above that. I'd much rather retest this area for long entry. Do I dare try to trade my personal today? Is it price action going to give us anything else? I mean, they're legit, Josh. Just a little more difficult, in some ways, but I know they provide real cash. A lot of companies are, self-funded. Josh, you can use code Grizzly. Try code Grizzly for them, okay? Go to my website, grizzlytrades.com, and go that way through the link. But nothing wrong with them if you want to try them. Well, currently this automated strategy is up. It got in at 24,976. They didn't take it on a real account. Like I said, I have my bots off for this week. But it went long at 24,976. Still in the trade. So now let's talk about this. There's still hopefully another trade to be made today. But where do you think the best long entry would be? I would like to hear, everyone's opinion, thoughts. I'm sticking with that 25,000 area for mine. Alyssa says 25,000. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I say 25,000 is the area because we have the fair value gap, whole psych. Not really because it is the 15-minute range, but it is the 15-minute range high there. What, this right here? I'm not really looking for a bounce here. I want us to pull back further. It's been a tough week for me to get a read on it. I'm negative almost 500 in real cash this week, and I took a loss on the evals this morning. But still, like I said, one good trade could turn it around. Welcome in. Wow, for 8 months, that's insane. I just want to do a massive Apex giveaway in here. I'm going to see if I can make that happen. Something crazy. See if I can make that happen for us. Oh, sorry about missing the IG live this morning where we usually create the watch list. I was had to run some errands so we could trade this morning. I didn't want to miss live trading. Expected a little better price action today, but maybe this entire week is a little tough. Have a good day. Glad you're catching some winning trades. Even if you are winning, I know it's not my best week. I'll root for you for sure. Love to see it. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. It's impressive. Well, we've almost bought that entire sell-off back up from Friday. It's wild, right? This is wild. What's everyone watching?
What am I watching?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Longs.
I don't like longs until like 25,000. So hopefully.
Yeah, I'd like to see a pullback down. I have a higher risk area if we pull down to like 60s. Ideally, we would pull back to pre-market pre-market high, pre-market high, and a 15-minute high between those two levels.
Yes, they are.
We don't.
Back.
I just don't take any trades. I mean, I got another hour 10.
I think I'll trade a little longer today.
Yeah, you gonna hang out with me? 2 hours?
Let's do it.
What are the Bulls doing?
They're doing good. Arkansas gave them a run for their money, but we got to do something about the refs and the league this year. There's too much money to have refs like we have.
Right.
Been some horrible college football calls. Welcome in, everyone. I'm going to be live for a while longer today, so stick around, ask questions. If you have a topic you'd like us to talk about, drop it in chat. Let's talk about it.
And we never got the pullback. Got to move to 70, and it's moved up.
We have this small flag breaking out now
Yeah, that's what I.
with no volume.
A little lower.
Low volume
A
breakout.
little lower. We didn't. Kind of a bummer, but oh well.
Yeah, I just found my CPA by Google and reading reviews and stuff. And actually talking to them.
Over here vibing still. Caught some bangers yesterday. Holding that 70 here and moving on up. It looks like we want to grind higher. I just personally didn't get the entry I wanted. So no trade.
Yes, volume has not had much effect this week on price action, I agree. But it should, according to the strategies we've been using for a long time. I'm looking around here. I want to see what QQQ looks like. I'm going to look at some individual stocks, see if there's any setups on individuals for those that trade them. What do you all think about like a 673 area reject on SPY? What's your thoughts? Look at SPY and look at the 673 to 674 area from that massive sell-off. Created like a supply there on SPY. 674 to 673 for a possible put entry. What do you think?
This is one of those days where my system doesn't fire and I missed the big move so far, which is okay. Now if my system fired and I saw something I loved but I didn't enter, that's when I get issues. That's when I have issues. You know, when I don't follow my system and I just blatantly don't execute well, that's when I really get bothered. That's what gets frustrating. Anything you like, Gene? What? Chilling? No trades today? Vibing? Always do this dip, I hate it. The hope on the car. $1 million a day keeps the problems away, right? I'm saying. Let's make $1 million a day.
Would be nice.
I know Tesla nuked that level we talked about.
Come on, give us a pullback. Yeah. That's the dad strength, huh? Any questions? We got all kinds of time to talk. Oh, I've been there before, trust me. I've been in that exact situation before. But there is one thing I have learned. I hope this helps everyone here. I have, and it's something I've done before. I've been burnt a couple of times. So I know from experience, trying to short the market long term is just never the move. You make it lucky, you make a lot of money once, but I've seen people, well-known people, I'm not going to mention any names, constantly trying to catch shorts, and I don't know how they're profitable. Like, I don't know how they're still profitable, you know? Because every time they try it, they get smoked, you know? Invest bullish long-term in solid companies and ETFs, and only day trade, swing trade, only day trade key zones, levels, and swing trade. You know, have a system for your swing trades. Ideally, like swing trading individuals, myself, or leap trades tend to be the best. You got more time, a little more costly, but you got time for your trades to play out with leaps. And you don't have, if you're using options, you know, time decay is going to be less, not as against you as it would be short term as swing trades. Corey, can you DM me on IG? I'll send you the link, okay? I had three. Wait, how many did I have? I think I had 5 micros today. I think the best way to do it, if you've never reached a payout or if you're struggling with them, not that I haven't struggled with some this year, but if you're still struggling, one thing um, I recommend that has helped people in the past is this: go with like 3 M&Q, right? One account, until get back in the rhythm, get back to where he was. And if that's not working, you better check your strategy, back test it, make sure it's still profitable, because strategies will change. I've had to change mine a bit throughout the different markets, uh, and from a lot of the back testing, the markets, from what I've seen, the market type changes from president to president. Literally, seen a lot different price action this year than we did last year. I feel like it just depends on their personalities, how active they are on socials, all that stuff. Would you all agree with that? I mean, what's your thoughts? How reliable do I consider? What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, how reliable do I consider VWAP bounces and breaks? The more confidence you have with stuff like that, the better. You need. I always said at least 3 confirmations to enter a trade. Welcome in. Point of control right here, currently 24,960 area. Appreciate all the follows. You all crushing it today. Oh, hear the train. It's always a good day when I can actually hear it. Speaking of trains, I need to plan the one that runs from like Ohio down my way. I've been wanting to ride it. They say it's one of the best rides in my area. I guess you get some drinks or whatever, hang out on the train, enjoy the scenery. Did you play any college ball, Jada?
So I had some offers, but never actually won.
I'd say you did, being 6'7". Did you play any you played high school, right? Or
I did. I was a baller. Want to be a baller. Shot caller, 20-inch base, a man powder. Color. Gonna trade tonight. It's not the actual words, but the PG-13 version.
let's be honest though, Jacob. The the refs were horrible. Should have been a little more distance between the scores, but it is what it is. Why futures over options? Couple reasons for me. They're easier to manage for a day trade. For one, you don't have to worry about the Greeks. Um, And honestly, the IV's been high on options. Have you all noticed how expensive like same day expiration for SPY and QQQ's been? It's ridiculous, right? Overpriced. When same day expirations first started, right? They used to be. We used to didn't have same day, and since they started, I thought it was a good thing at first, but now they just keep it so jacked up. You're, you know, basically overpaying to day trade. Too much risk, too much money on the table.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh yeah, they do have tax
Yes,
benefits.
the Tradeify just announced the Tradeify Grand Cup. You know what's
When isn't the VIX that high though, you know? Which not that I look at it recently in a long time, but it seems like everyone's always saying it's high on here. My coffee is officially cold. I'm gonna drink it anyways. I'm looking forward to make some content with the land I'm gonna flip, or however I do it. I bought some land, and there's a house on it, and I think the house can be fixed. So I may have a nice profitable land flip going on there. Just turn it into Airbnb. That was what I originally wanted to do. Turn it into Airbnb. So I'm not completely against that now. We'll see how it goes. I was watching some videos on an interesting land flip strategy. I may try that on the other section I bought, and just use that side for like the Airbnb. Appreciate it. When I started trading options, man, I've been trading options for a long time. I don't know. I was day trading before COVID. But I started investing. I'm 30. How old am I? 34. And I started investing in my early 20s, long term. I've just always been curious about the stock market. Liked it. Even if I just invested long term now, I still would like check in. Look at stuff. How did I get into this? I just like making money, and I knew one income was not the way because things were getting expensive quickly, right? See, SPY's getting quite the pullback here. Hold on a second. Let me focus in. We've got plenty of time to talk. Before I was trading, I was a boss for a company that did like bridges, tunnels, and stuff. But I also had a side company going as well then. Being 26, not really that concerned about averaging into this market anytime soon. Thomas, I don't mean no offense. At least you're thinking about it. You're here. You're making a step in the right direction. I would definitely start long-term investing every week a little bit if I could. If you can afford it. If you can live without it, Timing the market always beats timing the market. Promise you, as far as long term goes. That's just my thoughts. You don't have to listen to it. But when I was started investing in my early 20s, everyone's like, "Don't do it. It's too risky." And I made more money alone from long term than they probably made most of their career, just because I didn't listen. I just continued to invest. And when I was ready to like trade full time and pursue, growing my socials, education, all that stuff, I was able to because I made them steps young and had a nice nest egg build up. Welcome in. Be sure you follow. We're still looking for trades. Live on TikTok and YouTube. The crowd, we got more people on. Oh, we got a lot more on YouTube right now. Looking at 5-minute time frame here. Can you only do this if you have money for it, or can broke people do it as well? I mean, you can. If let's say you don't have no money, you can't afford to pay your bills. I don't recommend starting it there. I recommend, first off, you can always focus on learning this while you're putting yourself in a better situation. Working, I would work a normal job, your 9 to 5, save, build up money to start this. That way you're not, trying to start day trading just to pay your bills. You don't want that kind of stress. That's a lot of stress. And you don't have to learn to day trade just to quit your job. You can work it and day trade. Nothing wrong with that at all, having a career. No, I don't, Thomas. I prefer all the boring stuff for my long term. Like a VOO, the solid ETFs with a proven track record. I just, you're doing it right so far, Jacob. I mean, at least you're investing. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be live for a bit longer, everyone. For a bit longer today. Oh, Tradify is having a, wait a second. Let me go to Tradify right now. They're having some kind of trading competition. Hold on. Let's look at this. Okay, if I can find Tradeify, why is it not popping? There it is. Let's see what's going on here. Where's it at? May be interested in entering this. $200K reward. I think I may enter that. I don't know. My trading's not been the best this year, but I think I could pull it together, maybe enough to rank. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna consider it. I like Brett. I'd known Brett way before Tradeify opened. Oh, you get in yesterday, Bill, the on open? You sold some puts? I've got a small piece this week, nothing crazy, Bill. No, I've only taken one trade today. I took a losing trade on the evals. I'm still waiting on the setup, that's why I'm still here. Still a trade to be made, so hang out, everyone. Still looking for a setup here. I plan on live trading the rest of the week on here, even Friday. Looking for a pullback for a long entry. Around this area here, that 25,000. This one has taken some patience. I'm waiting on this. Welcome in. What's up, Matthew? Welcome in. When will the new indicators be released? I'm hoping this coming week. It's been tested. It just doesn't take as many trades as I would like. I'm trying to make it a little more active. Let's see if it's taking any today. Oh, let's see. It did. It says we should go long here on SPY. That's what it says on SPY. Let me look at NQ. It's for NQ. No entry on NQ orb though. Let's see if it took ES orb. Yeah, I went long on ES at 755. But it's built for NQ mainly.
Bro,
What's up?
I was talking about the Tradeify Grand Cup. We got to get Team Bull to win it.
Is it like a group thing? I thought it was like per each.
Yeah, it's a group and individual thing. Yep.
Nice.
So if you win, you get $200,000 cash. They're giving away $1 million in cash prizes, and also you represent Team Bull. So if you go to the ambassador code, use code TB.
Oh shoot! Kick me off.
If one of y'all gets top 10, I'll fly you out to Colorado. I'll make sure Grizzly's here too.
First class or business class?
First class. If you win first place, you can track day to Lambo. I will let you track day to green Lambo if you win first place, and you use code TB. Track day all day. If you have a Tradeify account, it's free. You literally, it's zero. If you have an active Tradeify account,
I don't know if I may enter it. I have never entered a competition. This market has just been a little difficult for me this year. Last year, it would have been a different story. We'll see. We'll see. $200K would cover the steak addiction for a good year.
for a while. Sure. Yep. Top 5 sleepover.
When's it end?
It starts November 1st.
November 1st?
It's like a month long.
So you just trade like a Tradeify eval.
Yep.
Oh, make sure if anybody tries it, use code Grizzly. I appreciate it if you do. It helps me out some. What is this price action? It's just stalled up here. Come on. Give us a trade right now. For real though, no tilting. I'm watching. No forcing trade. We've taken one trade and it was a losing trade. YouTube, if I join that or TikTok, YouTube, both of you, if I join the competition, what strategy should I stick with? That's the question. I need to take a look at the rules of it. Excuse me. I'm about to take my last trade of the day, everyone. This is on MES. I'm gonna start it. I'm taking some longs on MES, everyone.
Okay.
755 was my entry area. There's two ways. If you want less risk on this trade, you can keep stock below 750. If based off the range, you can keep stock below 741. This is my last trade. We did have confirmation on the retest there of ES Orb.
You got close down to that 50% retracement. You got close to it.
Price target 6770. Well, the first price target we can make high day, of course, but 6770 technically should be the first price target. This is with MES, everyone. It did confirm. It's worth a try to me. It's the only setup I like at this point. Oh. I like the, I'm gonna keep my stop at that 741 area. I may not be live for all this trade, so you may have to manage it for yourselves. I'm very light with MES. I got some wiggle room here. Let this trade play out. Yeah, you can trade SPY options if you prefer. Just make sure the IV is not jacked up too high. Don't want too much risk, you know, on the table here. So two things going for us on this ES 30-minute range orb. We had the high volume candle breakout, right? We had to close above. Then we got the retest entry. Then we had to close back above. So this is the retest 30-minute orb entry that we took. ES is not my favorite, but it looks good. Pretty clear, right? I will not be live through all this trade, but hopefully you following along what I said there, right? Everyone hear me on YouTube? I want to make sure it's very clear. I don't want no confusion. If anybody took it. I'm gonna go light size until this week's over because it's been a tough week for me.
MES.
I knew someone would say that, Steve. I was glad it was you. Oh, don't sell off. I'm sure a good Trump tweet will come out or something while I'm in this trade, so.
My first no trade Wednesday in a minute.
I'm gonna give
Unless we don't. I have 30 more minutes. But
741 is my stop on this MES. I'm gonna have to walk away. I gotta take care of something. I'm gonna let it ride. If it hits it, I'll be out. If it doesn't, I'll trim it high day or that 6770 area. So that's clear. Hopefully everyone understands.
oh, it's clear. It's
Yeah,
clear.
I'm leaving. Done for today. Come back tomorrow, stronger.
Have a good day, Greg.
You too, man. Take care, Jada. Take care,
You,
Gracie.
bro.
I've got to go. I got to step away. You all know my plan. I hope it prints for us. It's currently down, what, like 5 MES points, so nothing crazy here. I'm not adding to this. I'm just going to let it ride. That allows for the proper risk reward here. I do have to step away. I'm going to try to go live a little longer tomorrow, so I appreciate all the support, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.